bowl from Subway. It's the steak avocado rice bowl, and with a ranch dressing on it. And I got a lovely Tropicana orange. One of my favorites. I haven't had these in one of these in a long time. Oh, that's good. Now, before I get on with it, I have a couple of shout outs. Now, wow, that's a noisy truck going by. Ryan and his daughter Kinley, who watch my channel quite often apparently, they wanted to shout out, and Ryan wanted to know if I was going to stop using a plastic fork and start using a real fork. So I told Ryan for this video I would use a real fork. Jaden wants to know when I'm doing a new Hardy Boy video. Well, I just did one a while back, and that was the part 4. And Jaden wrote me just before that came out, so I told Jaden that would be out very quickly. So that was so a big shout out to Ryan and his daughter Kinley, and to Jaden, and a big shout out to the rest of you as well. So I no longer need to have my glasses on. So I'm going to start digging in here. Wow. This looks really good. I think I discovered these rice bowls about a year ago. They're very good. I've got everything in there. When I order a sub from Subway or Rice Bowl, when they ask me what I want, I say everything except lettuce. I find lettuce just takes up too much room. Wow. You gotta love Tropicana orange juice. So, I can't get over this weather. It's absolutely fantastic. I don't remember a December or a January or whatever this warm. Wow, those peppers got some heat to it. Whew. Oh, I can feel that. I know I keep mentioning the weather in every video, but I just can't get over it. So anyways, I live on Vancouver Island, as you know. And I'm more, the town I live in, Nanaimo, is more central or closer to the lower bottom of Vancouver Island. So there's the town I live in, Nanaimo. At the very southern tip of Vancouver Island is the capital city, Victoria. And that's about a 90-minute drive. And in between Nanaimo and Victoria is a small town called Duncan, which is about halfway. So Duncan's about 45 minutes from here, and another 45 minutes gets you into Victoria. Now, Duncan is a nice little town. Not always a lot going on there. But they do have bragging rights. Duncan definitely has bragging rights, and they have had since 1988. Oh, this is good. is I bought a small bag of Doritos and crumble them up over top the salad, makes it nice and crunchy. But I'm trying to start off the new year by trying to shed a few pounds if I can. So like I said, Dunkin' has bragging rights. They have had since 1988 when they acquired the world's largest hockey stick and puck. Mashing all this avocado around in here. Lots of avocado. Now my viewer Ryan wanted to know why I used a plastic fork. That's because this Yeti's very powerful. But sometimes if I put the fork down, you really hear it. And I don't notice it, and I kind of forget, right? Not this type of fork in a bowl like this is okay, but on a regular plate, that'd be a lot of noisy scraping, etc. Wow, my mouth's on fire. Those peppers, wow. Those peppers are good. I like them, but they don't like me. So Dunkin' acquired the world's largest hockey stick and puck in 1988. And how that came to be was in 1985, the city of Vancouver commissioned a giant hockey stick for Expo 86. And it was built in a town called Penticton, which is on the mainland, which is the same as Vancouver. They're both on the mainland, but miles apart. Penticton's kind of in the interior, and Vancouver, of course, is on the coast. So they had it shipped to Vancouver in 2 big trucks. And that was August of 1985. Now this hockey stick is made from steel reinforced Douglas fir. It's 205 feet long. Weighs just over 28 tons, or 62,000 pounds. And you can see it. It's been hanging on the side of the Cowichan Performing Arts Center since 1988. So when Expo was over, 1986. He was sent to Duncan in 1987. They sent it over in, or was it 1987 or 88? Let me see now. No. Yeah, he was sent to Duncan in 87, but it wasn't actually set up until 88, I think, something like that. But anyway, they sent it over in a big barge, and then they trucked it from, the barge up to the town of Duncan, and that's where it's been ever since. And it's really something. It's huge, something to see. And it was sent there May 21st of 88. It was set up, I believe. Now, the reason I'm talking about this is because a couple of reasons. The world's biggest hockey stick, which is what I'm talking about. It looks like a few cities would like to challenge and break that record. I heard a rumor there's a city, I think, in the States that wants to have a hockey stick that's even bigger than that one. Now, that's one thing. I mean, the record stood for, well, over 35 years. Because, like I said, it was commissioned in '85, and so it's been around a long time. But it's been set up in the town of Duncan since '88. That's a long time. Now, so the threat of the record being broken by another city, that's quite possible. The second thing, the stick is starting to, well, I guess for lack of a better word, starting to decay a bit. It's starting to fall apart. Can't tell just by looking at it. But apparently, upon close inspection, it's starting to deteriorate. Now, that's to be expected. What kind of makes me kind of sad is they did a poll, and about 60% of the people in Duncan don't really seem to care. They don't care if it gets replaced or fixed or whatever. Now, as a Canadian and a hockey fan, that's hard to believe, I can understand some people's concern. I mean, people don't want to spend money on fixing up stuff like that. Which kind of, I get that to a point. A lot of people say we could spend the money better. Well, believe me, my friends, we can always spend the money better Nobody fritters away more money than any government does. We all know that. But you know, and I don't mean any disrespect here. Don't get me wrong. We put a lot of money into heritage sites and that sort of thing, you know, and all kinds of old relics, everything. We maintain those and preserve them, and I'm in total agreement with that. So spending a few bucks on maintaining the hockey stick, I can't see what the big deal is. Excuse me. Pardon me. Also keep in mind, it's a tourist attraction, and a lot of people come to see it, get their picture taken and all that. So it's always been a steady draw for tourists for years. Now, if people don't want to spend tax dollars, they could probably do some major fundraising at sports events and stuff like that. I really think they could do that. But I guess only time will tell. Now, of course, once the record is broken, and it's no longer the world's biggest hockey stick, a lot of people say, and I kind of agree, it will no longer have the drawing power that it used to. This rice is really good. It's like a wild rice. But I'm still in favor of fixing it up. Like I said, I drive by it, and I mean, you can see the same miles away. But you can't tell just by driving by and looking at it that it's starting to deteriorate. Mind you, that's the story with a lot of things. You know, it takes an inspector to go in there and inspect a bridge or a building or whatever. When you're standing down the street, it seems to look fine. Duncan's a nice little town. Like I said at the beginning, not a lot going on there. It's one of those towns where the highway just kind of goes through. Unless you had a reason to stop, you probably wouldn't stop. Now they have a beautiful Saturday market during the summer. I like Duncan. It's a nice little town. That was delicious. And I'd love to see that hockey stick preserved. Now I realize they can't keep it there forever. I'm not sure how much it would cost to fix it up. Haven't seen any figures yet. Maybe once I see the figures, I might think, well, you know, maybe. But, you know, it's, like I said, I think it's worth a shot to try and save it. It's kind of cool, you know. If you weren't a hockey fan and you drove by, you might not think nothing of it because the Couch and Performing Arts Center is basically like a sports facility. So you might just think, well, what's the big deal? You know, might not even notice it. But like I said, we save all kinds of stuff. And I get that. Oh, well. I highly recommend these bowls. Like I said, I think it was about a year ago I first had one, and I was very impressed. And, by the time I got this home, I didn't have to go very far. But the rice was still very warm, so was the meat, because I had put a nice lid on it, nice thermal type of cardboard containers, or whatever that is, some kind of form-fitted thing. But anyways, it's very good, very tasty, got lots of stuff. Really, it's kind of like the sub sandwich without the bun, and you got some rice in there. It was kind of weird because I walked in that restaurant. It used to be my favorite one. It still kind of is. It's I kind of like we're sort of up on a hill, and when you're in there, you kind of look around. You got a nice view of the town, or like a part of it. And it's just, it's within walking distance. It's not far at all. I could walk there in 10 minutes, but I drive because it's just quicker. I want to get this home, right? But I walked in there, and their whole restaurant was completely renovated. It's a lot brighter. They changed the lighting, and the whole counter is like really long. I was trying to figure out what exactly they did to make it so much bigger, but I think it's just the illusion because the room's the same size, but they took out a couple booths, which I wasn't in favor of. They put a couple tables there, but I thought that was unfortunate because they used to have like 3 booths right along the windows, and I think taking those out, in my opinion, was a mistake, but whatever. They still kept some of the other ones, but they got new flooring, and it's just new everything. It's very bright, and like I said, the counter's a lot longer. They can probably serve more people that way. But anyways, I guess they know what they're doing. But so there it is, my friends. That's my rice bowl. So I'm trying to start off the new year, 2024, by eating something healthy. I'm still going to be doing chicken. There's a new chicken place in town called Chester's Chicken. Let me know if you've ever heard of Chester's Chicken. Linda and I were driving down the street coming back from somewhere the other day. Oh, we took down Mom's Christmas lights. That's what it was. And we were driving home. It's about, maybe somewhere between 4 and 4:30. It's just kind of getting dark, you know what I mean? And we drive by this one place. There's like a gas station and a Subway and a Money Mart and different things. And we both noticed at the same time, Chester's Chicken. And I guess they operate out of one of the stores there, like a convenience store or something. But I googled them. They've been around since 52 or something. I'd never heard of them, but they got some interesting things there, like gizzards and liver, and they coat it like they do everything else, all the other chicken parts. So I'm going to be trying that, okay, for sure. So in the meantime, my friends, keep those comments coming. I thank you for tuning in. I thank you for all your encouraging words, and to all of you who've been supporting me all this time, thank you so much. You're amazing. I love you all. And to all my new supporters and viewers, welcome to my channel. I hope you're all doing well out there in the land of awesome. So you take care of yourselves, look after yourselves, look after each other, and we'll see you next time, okay? Bye now.